Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is doing great. I hope your day is off to a great start. I have a few things to get done today, and so I'm bringing you guys along with me for a day in the life. Yeah, a day in the life, or whatever. The most important thing is that I'm bringing you along through the day with me so you can kind of see what it's like for a typical day with me as a legally blind woman. And so I have a few things I have to get done today. First being, it's like 6:30 a.m. And we're getting ready to head out because I have a lab appointment this morning. One of the things about being blind that's kind of hard is like transportation and like trying to figure out how you're going to get places. But anyways, my husband is going to take me this morning before we both, go to work. And so, like I said, yes, I have a lab appointment. A little bit nervous because I'm a hard stick. I don't know if anybody else is a hard stick. My veins are really tiny. So I have been drinking my water. So I don't know. I'm like hoping it just goes fine. I've gotten stuck a lot before, like where they just keep trying and trying. So hopefully today it's just like one stick, get the blood, get done, I get on about my day. But anyways, I will check in with you guys once I get to the doctor's office. Okay, so we're headed to get my lab work done, and Quest Diagnostics is one of my favorite places to go to get my labs done because they have so many accessibility features for people who are blind and visually impaired. If you use 3 fingers and you swipe on the kiosk, it will audio describe it for you. You can also ask for an assist to help you check in, or you can do mobile check-in, and it definitely helps ease the anxiety that you might already be feeling that you're about to get poked. So I love getting my labs done there. Hey guys, so we just left the doctor. I only had to get poked twice, which is great for me because normally like the most I've gotten poked is 10 times before, so twice is not bad. It's a little early still, so we don't have to like start work just yet, so I would definitely want some breakfast. I'm trying to make up my mind though. Do I want a McGriddle from McDonald's or Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit? Tell me in the comments, who do you guys think has the best breakfast? I just want to run through. I don't want to sit down anywhere. So I don't know. I'm debating about it, but once I make up my mind and we get there, I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, so I'm back home now. Guys, please don't judge me, okay? But we actually went to both places. I went to Chick-fil-A, and I actually just spilled my lemonade. I don't know for any of my other people out there who are blind, like this happens to us all the time. I always spill my drink. But the crazy thing is nothing like came out when I spilled it. I've never had that happen before. Maybe God was just looking out for me. But anyways, like I was saying, we went to both places. We had like a little extra time this morning. So we went to Chick-fil-A. See, there I go spilling stuff again. But we got some chicken. I got chicken biscuit, which is pretty good. And then I also got a McGriddle. I'm not going to eat the McGriddle today. I'm going to save it for tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to finish my chicken biscuit and then I'm going to go ahead and log in and start working for the day. All right, so I'm getting ready to log in for work. I did want to show you guys one of my accommodations, which is like my large screen. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. It is like you probably can't tell how big it is on here, but it's pretty huge. And it's just my second monitor that helps me a lot. Like I can just blow things up on there. I use text to speech, all of those things like just help me to function and get my work done. So I will not make you guys sit here 8 hours with me and watch me while I work, but I am going to just, get some work done. I will check in with you guys a little bit later. If not around lunchtime, then I will check in with you when we get ready to run some errands later today. Okay, so I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I was working and my computer started dying because last night I was working at my kitchen table and I left my charger there, and I'm home by myself and I only see one piece of my charger. And this is one of the realities of being blind. Like I cannot find, I'm sure it's over here somewhere and I'm just not seeing it because like I have tunnel vision. All my peripheral vision is gone. I also don't see things that contrast, so it's hard for me to see the other part of the charger that's maybe contrasting on the floor. I'm not gonna panic. I'm just gonna keep like using my hands to feel around. If I do that for a few minutes and I cannot find it, then I'm going to FaceTime my mom or call a volunteer with Be My Eyes. It has to be over here somewhere. So let me just like feel around for a second and see if I can find it. Okay, so I found it and it was in my chair that I was sitting in last night. again, like I said, I knew it had to be over here somewhere, but I cannot see things that don't contrast. So since this chair I think is brown, I don't know, and the cord I think is black, they blend in, and I could not see it, but I knew it had to be over here somewhere, so I just kept using my hands to feel around. And thankfully we found it, and now I'm back in business. So we're done working. It's about 7:40 and we're out running some errands. We usually do our grocery shopping and errand running and all that stuff on the weekend, so we are headed to do some grocery shopping and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not sure which all stores that we're going to tonight. I don't think we'll make all of them tonight. We'll have to do some of them tomorrow, but I will let you guys know when I get there. So even though we kind of got a bit of a late start, we were still able to hit up a few stores. We went to Whole Foods, Aldi, and Walmart. And I'm doing voiceover for this portion because I have not mastered how to hold the camera and my cane and navigate where I'm going at the same time. So anywho, hopefully I'll get better at that. But after we did all of our errands, we just went home, we chilled, and I went to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, just because you're blind doesn't mean life is over. See you next time.